Hello there, it's Baldy Chris, and I've been titting about a lot with Trials Rising of late, and I'm not super good at this, but I have managed to beat all the 9 stadium trials within the game, and then the final one as well, which is graded as hard. And in doing it, I've unlocked a bunch of extreme tracks as well. So here is my replay of one of them, and this is Sewer Rat, and yeah, it's an extreme track, and some bits of it are easier than others. I don't know, there are specific types of obstacle that I struggle with. So that type of one is the having to flap on the top to get your momentum up there is definitely one I'm not too fond of. So yeah, as you can see, the actual round bits here weren't causing me too much problems. I say that. Oh, hello Untery, how are you? It has been quite a while since I streamed. Yeah, I haven't really done a great deal of it since I started my new job, which has been a few weeks ago now, but it's a bank holiday weekend here in England. So I've been playing quite a bit of Trials Rising. And this is just the replay, I'm not actually playing live here at the minute. I suppose I should stop hitting my microphone, that would be ideal. So yeah, while I'm not one of these ones who's going to be topping the leaderboards anytime soon or anything like that, I have unlocked a few extreme tracks and I thought I'd have a crack at some of them. So this is one called Sewer Rat. This particular obstacle I found a bit nasty, it took quite a while. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, is that sort of based on one film or all 9 of the films? I haven't even seen all 9 of the films yet. I do like the Lego games though. They are usually very evocative of the films that they're portraying, at least the ones that are based on films. And all 9 of them, very nice. Yeah, they do also lend themselves to getting platinum trophies as well, whereas the Trials games definitely don't, because you have to be an absolute genius at the controls to get them to work. So there we are. Oh, did I get it that time? Did I get it that time? Holding it on. This is a nasty checkpoint. I feel there should be a checkpoint about where I am here at the minute. Look, because that's just rude, and then you're back here to this bit again. With me flipping over. I mean, God knows how many faults I built up on this particular bit alone. But yeah, you can see my controls on screen for what it's worth. I mean, at this point I am Vass in Far Cry 3. I am the definition of insanity, trying the same thing over and over again, and getting the same results pretty much as well. It's face planting into all the obstacles. Yeah, I didn't count how many faults I got overall here on the track itself, never mind just this obstacle. Is this the point at which I start learning how to actually overcome the first bit with some sort of regularity? Maybe. It's just hovering on that peak there, not quite able to shift the weight forwards. No, this is a very nasty obstacle in fact. It's weird, on the extreme tracks there's some obstacles that I take forever to do, some that I've not been able to do full stop. And then other ones are just kind of breeze by. I mean, sometimes I get lucky, but yeah, this one was horrible. So have you played any of the Trials games, Untery? Up to 70 faults here. Oh, does he get the... Yep, shifted across. And faceplant. I mean, I don't want to do any spoilers, but eventually I do break this particular obstacle. 1,000 collectibles for the platinum. Oh, I mean, you're going to have to be looking them up online. Oddly, I've been chasing collectibles in this game earlier on today. There's a whole bunch of hidden squirrels within the levels. Some of them fairly obvious to find, others less obvious. Some of them very difficult to get, some of them fairly straightforward to get. But I've managed to get all 62 of those and unlock the diamond squirrel trophy. Just finding the diamond squirrel was something of a mission. And this was even after having watched YouTube videos trying to find out how to do it. Squirrels like the tree rats, pretty much, yeah. I like squirrels. I'm becoming less fond of them based on this game. But yeah, the diamond squirrel, absolute mission to get. And at the end of it, it was a bronze trophy. A bronze. It was an outrage. So, you're from Finland, aren't you, Interi? Have I remembered that right? Because my big question is, what colour are squirrels where you are? Because where I am, they are typically grey, having been brought in from the United States, apparently. So it's the same type of squirrel, they just change colour during the seasons, do they? But yeah, we have grey ones here, but in the north of the country we've got red ones, the original native ones. And when I went to Hamburg a few years ago, I was pleasantly surprised to see in the parks around there that the squirrels there were red. Because I don't think I've seen a live red squirrel here. There was a lot of dead ones on the road when I was cycling up north. That was the first time I'd actually seen a red squirrel, but in Hamburg they were just running around. Curse those Americans, the red ones are really cute. But yeah, the Americans brought grey squirrels over and they basically killed off all the native red ones. It's almost like a reflection of the American civilization story, isn't it? God, I really did do a lot of faults on this particular obstacle. Oh, cheeky tail grab. And a face plant. That tail grab has saved me a number of times. There's some players manage to use it to deliberate effect. I'll occasionally see that I can do one and get away with it, but mostly it's an accident. There we go, finally got that weight shift correct there. Was that only like the third? Yeah, that was checkpoint 3. Took forever. For the most part, they were quicker thereafter, but I think there was another one that really took some doing. Surprisingly explosion free on this bit so far. There we are. And then tricky gap to cross here. The thing with some of the trials ones, if you haven't had to reset the checkpoint, you just get that tiny little bit of extra momentum from the previous one, and sometimes that's really helpful. So there we are. There's one of my tail grabs. Semi-deliberate. I wasn't setting out to do it, but managed to get away with it. And nasty little vertical obstacles there. Just crept over. This is another rubbish one as well. Just having to catch that front wheel over the lip, which is a lot easier said than done. And then frantically shift the weight. There we go. Oh, overshifted it. Almost textbook that, the way I actually did it there. It was a pity I just didn't textbook it in the first place. Yeah, this bit took an age as well. Another vertical one. So towards the start, I did manage to get close to doing it at slightly faster speed and then try to hook on that top sloped section after the vertical bit. That again, that was almost close. But I stopped being able to do that, so I had to revert to exceptionally slow wall climbing. Yeah, I might well get the Lego games, because I do like them and I do like my platinum trophies, so that could well be something that I get. May need to actually watch the film first. Is that the wall climb? Oh, it's tilted backwards. But yeah, I'll have to wait till I actually get paid first. Although I have started the job, I've yet to get paid. Mind you, I could just play some of the dozens, if not hundreds of games I've got sitting around the place already. Psychonauts 2, I bought myself that with, I think, either some Christmas or birthday money, and I haven't played that yet, so probably need to get on with that. I think I got this one just because it was in the PlayStation Network sale as a gold edition with a couple of DLC track packs. And I thought, I can't remember how much it was. Might have been about £15 or £16, I think. I thought, oh, I might get that, because I'd got Trials Fusion, the previous game, with a gold version, and there were so many track packs, it was untrue. There's actually only 2 in Trials Rising. But when I checked online, it was actually cheaper on Amazon to get a physical copy than it was to get even the discounted sale version as a download on the PlayStation Store. So I went ahead and got myself the Amazon copy, which... how much was it? I think it was about £8.50, something like that. 8.5, £9. Not an awful amount. Basically less than an hour's wage on the minimum wage in the UK, which... thankfully I'm on slightly more than that, although, as I say, yet to get paid it. So, going back to on this obstacle, trying to take it fast and just tip that balance over onto the top slope. Not quite managing it, and then reverting back to the ultra slow wall climb. Ultra slow, and still that front wheel just keeps coming away from the wall. Just completely mixing it up here between fast and slow. Really not sure what's the intended way to do this. I might have a look at the top of the leaderboard after this and see how a proper rider does it. Yeah, I think my overall time on this track was about 40 minutes, so 40, 42, something like that. So, although I get stuck on this one for quite a while, once it's done, there's slightly quicker progress towards the finish line. That glued to the wall, what throttle control, or what poor throttle control, depending on your your perspective. It's the transitions from sloping to vertical from vertical to sloping that have to really go slow past, keep the wheels, both wheels in contact at once. Couple more speedy efforts, even with the run up, that worked well, didn't it? Just a complete backflip. Nearly, very nearly. Oh, is that it? Have I got it? Managed to get half past that top transition. Oh no, bollocksed it. There are points where it looks like I've got the controller absolutely fine and just, you know, moving up and back and forward and just ever so gently and infinitesimal movement, and then all of a sudden I just catapult into the wall behind me. Very much the nature of the Trials games. There we go. Can I just crest that again? Oh, there we go. Done. Straight to my death. And this one was a slightly nasty one as well, with the little break in the slope there. I think this is one of those obstacles where I just kind of kept going at it and eventually got lucky that I didn't deliberately employ a specific technique. I just hurled myself high up the wall and hoped eventually I'd get over that awkward change in slope. Nearly had it there. I think the key to it is getting the front wheel above. Oh, again, nearly. There is a bike that's actually got power in the front wheel as well, which would make that quite a lot easier, but I don't know if you can use that on the extreme tracks. They're a bit mean like that. Yeah, very difficult to bring the front wheel up on the slope and not topple backwards. Oh, there we are, got it. And then this one is actually the final obstacle as well. You can actually see the finish line. It's another one of those irritating vertical slopes. Well, it's not a slope if it's vertical, a vertical surface. You just have to crash the middle of the bike against it and then lean the front wheel over the top and hope that you can put enough weight shift into it. It's another one of these ones where carrying a little bit of momentum into the checkpoint seemed to help. So close to getting it there. And again, just can't get that last bit of forward motion over the lip. Again, so close, just can't get that back wheel to bite and push forward a little bit. Very close, a little bit higher, that'd have worked. And there, one of the tail grabs. Very cheese at the end there, but it worked. It got me across the line, so I've completed an extreme track. I've completed several, in fact. Have a little look. So let's bring up the leaderboard. And how do I see the top of this? Show me the top. Someone who's done it in 36 seconds. Christ. Let's see how it's actually supposed to be done. And they did it on the BMX as well. Weird. Maybe it's better for this one, I don't know. It's just insane. It just made me look so amateur, but trust me, that was a hard track. In fact, it wasn't. It was an extreme track. Hard is below extreme. Christ, they didn't even have to catch the lip there. That is an absolute outrage. You thought I was playing that when you're having a giraffe, mate. No, I was having a look at how the big boys actually did it. Let's come out of there, and now I'll actually do some live play. Right, I'll try this one again. I've completed this track a few times, but I can't quite get the bronze medal on it. This is one where you definitely need a little bit of a run in. Oops. Otherwise you just don't quite clear all those explosive barrels. I've just got the checkpoint at least. Actually, this is one of the bits where there's a squirrel. The squirrel would have been just there. Why can't I get this? Right, there we are. Damn it. Although this one is, in theory, a relatively simple obstacle, it's actually quite tricky. It's just getting over that top bit without catching on it. It's a proper pain. Oh, bastard. And it wouldn't be too bad if there was a checkpoint after the crest of it, but unfortunately there isn't. This is not a replay now, this is me cocking it up live. There we are. Oh, damn it. That should have really been it. Don't think I'm going to get the contract on this one somehow. I've already used up nearly all my 32 faults. There we are, finally. Yeah. Just a bit without the barrels. Oh, God, what am I doing? Slightly gently there, and... there we go. Found this one very difficult as well. Just getting enough height to get over that cylinder. And sometimes I just don't get close to it. I might just scrape over it at some point, or I might clear it by absolutely miles. There's really, I was going to say no consistency to the game, but there's no consistency to my gameplay, is probably a bit more accurate. Let's try doing this with a run up on here. Nope. Yeah, definitely not reversing into the barrels. That's not the approved method. There we are. Not sure what I did differently that last time, but just finally clear it by loads. Can normally get that one relatively consistently, but not that time. And this one is a huge pain in the arse getting over that second barrel. Oh, damn it. Thought I had it there. There we go. And this one is also a pain. It's also one that benefits from a run-up to actually get onto the beam in the first place. The problem is, once you're on the beam, it's very difficult to avoid that explosive barrel. So close. So rubbish. Oh, damn it. Well, that was really pathetic, just falling over at the start of the obstacle. There we go. And one of those awkward flappy requirement things. Come on. There we go. Still not a bronze medal, but proving I can clear some of the tracks in a relatively short time. Right, what have I got here? Oh, sewer rat, that's the one I did. Oh, this is a user created one, and it's easy. Let's have a go at that. but I have to use Squid, which is the starter bike, in under 30 minutes. It was under 13, I think you'll find. Dodge the bullets? What the hell is this? I got. Well, that's weird. That's thoroughly not the standard look of this game. Very bizarre. Okay. I'll skip voting on that one. Kind of strange. Bike and Airbase. I don't know if I've tried this one. Finish with Donkey. Get to fuck. Donkey is awful. Donkey is the worst bike in the entire game. It's absolute shit. And you actually have to buy it with the in-game currency as well. That doesn't look like a lovely start. I guess we're falling down the hole. Oh. Come on. Of course, the one time I get enough speed to go across, it would be slightly too much. Bloody hellfire. That is just rude. The positioning of those barrels on the other side is just irritating. Somewhere there'll be a line that actually goes through that. Damned if I can find it though. Haha! Oh, Jesus, that looks tricky. That looks exceptionally tricky, in fact. Oh, wait, I can just go down. Oh, no, I can't. I've got to go over the first pile of barrels. Tail grab, yeah, baby. Very tricky just to get that last little bit of forward motion onto the cylinder there. Damn it. Haha! Right. How's this bit going to work? Explosively, of course. wonder if I actually have to somersault through that and hope for the best, or whether there's something more precise to be done. The somersault's pretty close to coming off. Haha! Don't know if that is the approved method, but it did work. What the fuck? That is going to be nigh on impossible. That didn't really seem like a ride-ending crash there. Oh, tail grab! Jesus. Can you go under that? I don't think you're intended to go under it. It's not going to stop me trying. Dag nabbit. Okay, let's try and go over then. Very difficult to get enough distance across there. It's one of those games where you only really need to move your fingers and thumbs, but trust me, I am wriggling around like an idiot on the sofa in the hope that me shifting my body weight here is going to somehow translate itself to the game. Oof. Come on. Looks like there's a way under. Haha! You see? There we are. Couple of checkpoints done. Absolutely no problems. Bish bash bosh. Quite a little roll there. There's that one checkpoint that I probably fudged there, going underneath it instead of over. Tail grab, yes. Took ages. Ooh. Nice little bunny hop there. Come on, that should have counted. That barrel at the top is just being rude. Come on, that should have been it. Oh, come along, come along. Really? There we go. Okay, one of those ones where I actually have to do a backflip. We spend so much time trying not to do backflips off some of them. Jesus. Maybe it's not a backflip, maybe I just need to... Christ. Slight cheese there, but whatever gets you past the checkpoint, I think. That's... Come on. Oh, tail grab did not save me there. But it did there. Don't like the look of this obstacle. It's altogether too explodey. Got it though. Oh Jesus, this one's quite explodey as well. Bastard. There we are. Oh, we're nearly done on the track as well. Oh! Oh, you bastard. Gotcha. There we go. An actual extreme track done with, what, just under 200 faults and slightly under the half-hour mark there. With a medal available at 16. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting a medal on any of these extreme tracks anytime soon, but I'm just pleased to be passing them. Extremes are damn hard work. What we got over here? Giga Fun Mediums. This is another user-created one. Have a little look at that. Yeah, the Alpaca is the one that's powered on the front wheel. Let's try the Mantis. The Mantis is usually the go-to bike, really. It's got a decent bit of power in it, and it's probably the most versatile. This landscape is really confusing. Oh, I could have sworn I was going to hit that bomb there. Right, okay. That water is harder to get past than it looks. There we go. Somehow I'm riding above it rather than on it. Oh, that was the finish, was it? I've got a bronze. Don't know why it called itself Giga there. I'll skip voting on that one. There is a Giga track in the game, which is super, super long. High-speed grass ramp. Okay. I'll take the Rhino. I like that the game recommends which bike for the track, because on previous ones, some tracks were all but impassable with some bikes, and if you switched to a different bike, it just made it an absolute breeze, but you had to know to switch to it. Whereas this one, it tells you what's the recommended one. In theory, you can use any bike, but it doesn't always work. Not doing too well with the Rhino here. Now, in theory, the Rhino is the fastest bike in the game, or the most powerful. Again, this is one with a sort of weird perspective, so it's very hard to see what you're actually supposed to be aiming at. There we go, finally got a checkpoint. Wow, that was an abrupt change of change of perspective, wasn't it? Again, got the checkpoint. Thought the river was gonna kill me more directly than it did there. I mean, it did kill me, but... I thought the act of merely touching it would be what did me in. You tell me how I got past that checkpoint. Yeah, I was rather overstaying the welcome on that tail grab. There we are. The sort of right angle shifts were kind of weird, but that was an okay track. Nearly silver. Let's give him a little vote for that. take my filter off here. Oh yeah, there was a trophy for finding their offices, which were in Helsinki. So there was a whole lot of just clicking around there. There they go. Just see them pop up. Oops. Can't quite get it to do it again. Anyway, that was one, and then there was another one for Kiev, which I think was around here. Right, anyway, where's Gigatrack gone? Where's Iceland, I think. I'll have a look at this one. Now, I said earlier, in theory, you can beat any track with any bike, but this one got unlocked quite quickly. But I don't think it's actually passable with the Squid bike. It wasn't quite powerful enough to do one particular jump that just needed that little bit more power behind it to cross a big gap. Oh, see just how big this track is. In theory, I should be trying to shave seconds off by not catching massive air off the top of every ramp, but I'm not too concerned. I think I'm more likely to get a better result by not faulting than I am about worrying about perfectioning bits of it. Perfectioning's a word, it is. Kind of. Oh dear. Oh man, that was a long checkpoint as well. I've got to redo all of it. I think that's just mean, putting a big stone block in midair. It was by far the easiest way to cross that valley, was just jump the lot of it. There we are, at least I got the checkpoint there. Not in the approved style, but I got it. Dear oh dear, glancing over at chat there and mucking up my landing. I wonder if the Mantis would be a better bike for this. Because the Mantis is nearly as powerful as the Rhino, and it's solidly more manoeuvrable. I suppose there are some ludicrously big gaps in this one, in which case maybe I do just need the brute power of this heavy, unmoving thing. Yeah, nice bit of flow there. Looked like I knew what I was doing. That was way too much air. I think this is close to the point where you can't go any further with the squid because it's just not got enough power in it to cross a gap. Oh, weird backflip bit. Didn't actually trigger a checkpoint there, that was a bit daft. Never mind, got the next one. Oops. Don't make me go all the way to the bottom. Get up that hill. And then weird abrupt change of scene. One where it's actually very hard to see where you're supposed to be aiming at. Yeah, I think this might be just about, yeah, it's that one that the squid just hasn't got the requisite power to do. Turns out nor does the rhino. That should do it. Slightly cleaner line into the preceding jump. The graphics appear to have glitched on my character. What is he doing there? Making it very hard to tell if I'm at the right angle or not. I'm pulling off some insane stunt ride there. Oh, he's back where he needs to be now. That makes it a little easier to determine if I'm leaning properly or not. So I appear to be doing better than I've done before on this track. I'm getting the blue time differentials up on the checkpoints. They were red earlier on. I think I've managed to pull back a couple of minutes. I think that might be about halfway through the checkpoints for this track. Damn it. Can't imagine how much effort it must take to memorise this track for the purposes of sort of refining your way to platinum or diamond medals or the top of the leaderboard or whatever. But that was close. Rude. Oh dear. Yeah, there is a trophy in this for doing 7 flips and landing it. Oh, my telly's decided it wants to shut itself off, which is not handy. Let's put it right on that point. Yeah, so I'm wondering if some of those little lava sections would be a good opportunity to try doing the 7 flips. I mean, who doesn't love a trophy? Although it pains me that I'm not going to be able to get the platinum on this game, but it's just crazy hard. Did get a really fluky trophy actually that I thought I was never going to be able to get, which was 0 faults on an extreme track. And I thought that would just be utterly beyond me. But with finding the squirrels, you get rewarded with acorns, which is a premium in-game currency, and there's some track packs that you can buy with acorns. So I bought one of them, which was, I can't remember what it's called, Micro Tracks or something like that. And I thought it would be the case that it was just sort of really small graphics rather than the full-size stuff that I'm doing at the minute. But it's not. The tracks are micro in that they're only a single checkpoint long. And some of them were graded extreme. So there's a trophy for going fault-free on an extreme track up until the last checkpoint before the finish line. So it's basically for people that are showing off that they got all that way fault-free and then deliberately fault before the finish. But since these tracks were a single checkpoint, as soon as you crash the first time, it says, oh, you were 0 faults and crashed on the last one before the finish line. So you get that checkpoint just for that trophy just for dying, which was a pleasant surprise. And then because it was only one checkpoint, you either do it or you don't do it. So eventually I did it, and it was fault free because, well, there's no alternative on that track pack. So I picked up 2 faults that were 2 trophies that were generally about having superpower expertise, and I completely fluked them by having a bit of a cheese moment with some additional track packs. But you know, however you get your trophies, right? Right, how far is the checkpoint here, for God's sake? There we are, there's one. Yeah, that's one thing with this Giga track, is that sometimes the checkpoints are ridiculously far apart. Can't actually remember how many checkpoints there are in total. I think it's close to 100. Didn't see the number there. I'll get a close-up of it now. 76. Right, so I'd say there's about 20 checkpoints left. I could be wrong. But yeah, there is a trophy in this game for beating a ninja track. Ninja is beyond extreme. I don't even know how you unlock them. But I am absolutely never going to beat a ninja track. So yeah, I just have to accept with reluctance that I'm never going to get the platinum for this game. Which pains me, but there again, it's not like I've got a platinum on every game I've ever played. Far from it, in fact. I'd like it if I had, but you know. Oops. I think this is now coming very close to the end of this track. This might in fact be the last one. Oh no, no it's not. Little backflippy bit. Really? That is just rude. Yeah, this track's not super hard. It'd be hard to do very well on, simply because it is so huge, but it is good fun. Just sort of been able to do most of the obstacles first time round. And just, yeah, cruise through checkpoint after checkpoint. This is pretty much the finish line coming up now. So it's a nice one. Oh, so I hadn't had a silver for... Oh, I was close to gold as well. Never mind, never mind. So yeah, you can see up in the top right I've got 20 of those acorns. And I've got a track pack over here. There's only 5 tracks in it that needs 35 acorns to unlock. And I don't know how I'm going to get the remaining acorns. Some of these contracts award acorns. This one doesn't. Nor does that one. Catch up with Silver Bullet, get 30 seconds of airtime. Oh, hang on, was that on an extreme track? Oh, it's an extreme contract on a hard track. Yeah, let's have a little look at it. This is quite a hard track, to be fair. In fact, there's some bits of this track that are so hard, I think it should maybe, of certain aspects of it that would probably qualify as extreme obstacles. This obstacle, for example, is very, very tricky. So you either get stuck on it. Oh, there we are, I've lucked out a little bit there. Yeah, or if you don't get stuck on it, you tend to get hit by the train, but I got away with it there. Oops. The trick here will be actually catching the bronze ghost. There we are, I have not. I'll show you one of the squirrel bits here. So you've got to bail out. Should pull the grate off the wall. There we go. Messed up that bailout. And then, yeah, you can get sucked in. So that there's how difficult it is to find some of those squirrels. Now, this last couple of obstacles I found really hard. It's difficult to get quite enough velocity to actually cross the street there. And the shape of the bottom of the ramp, you can't really get a run up on it either. Come on. Oh, there we go. And then this very last one is also annoying as well because it's really difficult to actually get on top of that cylinder. That was nearly it. There we go. So yeah, that's quite a tricky track. Might do the opening track. If I can find it, there it is, Breaking Bad. And there was why did it not let me have all the bikes? Yeah, to do a course, any course, without leaning at all. So this is, I think, the only beginner track in the game. So I thought that's probably the easiest place to do it. And I was doing all right with it. But it's still quite hard when you can't lean at all. And my friend suggested, why not use that turtle bike with the roll cage on it? So I did. And it was significantly more straightforward once I'd got that. But I'm going to try and do that again, so I don't know if my controls will appear on screen. I think I've set the options so they do. So as and when this loads, there'll be no leaning, just throttle control. Yeah, that left stick will stay entirely in place. That one actually isn't normally too bad to land without leaning, but it's with the Mantis bike, I think. That was unforeseen. There we are. A bit more oomph to actually cross the train tracks. And then that one's slightly awkward because the bike doesn't fit inside the train carriage. Let's get a run up for some extra speed so I can get on top of it since I can't go through it. Be helpful if I did it in the right place. There we are. So yeah, that would have been a trophy. Complete a track without leaning in any way. Not a terribly challenging track at the best of times, though. Right, as you can see, there are absolutely tons and tons of tracks around the place. Wingman, what's the contract on this? Finish with the helium quickly and do backflips. Alright, I'll have a crack at that. The helium is the BMX one. It was an unexpected little backflip there. Those rings of fire are surprisingly annoying. Have I done enough backflips yet? Not yet. Incredibly, I have now, but that'll get reset because this irritating checkpoint. Oh yeah, there's a secret bit down there. And it's really, really infuriating. Come on. Right. Oh, can't finish yet. I need to do another backflip. Got plenty of time left at least. Really? How did that not count as a backflip? Oh, it did, it did. Duh. There we go. Contract complete. I might show the secret bit at the end of this. And you can see just how annoying it is. There's a trophy attached to it though. Don't know if it might be easier with this bike than with the Mantis. Get up. Or don't. Right. So instead of going through the approved way, you can go down there. And catch into this ring. Followed by, hopefully, all the other rings. Of which there are many. And it's not easy. Okay, let's accept that's not going to land on the platform. Yeah, you can either fall down to that platform, which is quite tight, or do what I did and tit up there. There's a squirrel, or was a squirrel. Yeah, they're buggering about with that regular fire ring. Seems to be, I was going to say, a reasonably consistent way of getting down there, but I'm anything but consistent with it at the minute. It was much more consistent with the Mantis. Ah. So yeah, as you can see, there are quite a few of those bloody rings down there. I'm officially giving up on it. Trying to see if you can actually see where it ends up. By flinging myself around the arena. I think it's a bit further out past that one. Can't find a reliable way to actually show it. However, anyway, there is an island out there where you have to try and land, and it's infuriatingly difficult to get to. I know I've not managed it yet. Right, shall I try another extreme track? Or can I find a contract that will reward me with acorns? And that doesn't give me acorns. Let's have a crack at it nonetheless. So, on an easy track. Didn't see what absolutely all the criteria were for this one. There's a number of backflips and a lack of faults. I don't know if there was more to it than that. Oh, that is it. There's one. There's two. Start again. One. Also start again. That seemed like a prime time to do a backflip. Only there was a dirty great thing in the way. Running out of faults here. Oh. I don't know if this is the finish line coming up now or not. Contract failed. Outrageous. That actually wasn't the finish line anyway. Right, in which case, let's restart and try and get the contract this time. Done that annoying thing where, because I've restarted a checkpoint, deducted backflips off my total. Even though I'm pretty sure I did them before the checkpoint. Kept him that time. Come on. Oh, for goodness sakes. That was completely misjudged. That contract is proving harder than I thought. Yeah, that was a little bit of luck. Just. That's crashing into a dunny being not a terribly obvious finish line, but it was, and I got the last backflip in just in time with one fault to spare. So that was the contract done. What else we got? Oh, we've got an extreme one that I've not tried yet, so let's give that a go. And might well make this the last one of the stream, given that it could take me ages to actually pass it. If indeed I can pass it. There's a whole series of tracks within these games called the Inferno tracks that are kind of like the signature ones. Christ, this is hard. Whoops. And I just can't even pass the first obstacle on Inferno 5. Much like I can't pass it here. Christ, where even is the checkpoint? Just trying to have a look for the checkpoint and see how far it is. Because even if I make this first landing, it's pretty shitty on the other side of it. I am just not getting this at all. I mean, the good news about failing checkpoint 1 over and over is that it doesn't actually count against you. It's only the subsequent checkpoints where it all starts to mount up. However, since I can't get that done, I'm going to fuck that one off and try something different. Alright, what else do we have? Yeah, Inferno, mentioned it, might as well show it. I don't think I'll be on it for long because I just can't do the first obstacle in it at all. Because I just don't seem to be able to get the height for that. Even getting to faceplant is quite rare. But the height to actually put wheels on it, nah. So yeah, again, I'm not going to do that one. I guess I'll have to check online and see if there is any way to get some consistency behind it. So I think I've done these ones, which are all extreme. It's the Irish one. Sewer Rat I did earlier. Baikonur Base. What we got over here? I've not tried this one. Let's have a little look at this. I'll skip the contracts and just take the recommended bike. Or maybe I have tried this one actually. I don't know. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, my least favourite type of obstacle, because I'm not very good at the technique on them. Oh, there we go. Jesus, this looks rough. Oh, followed up by another one of the type of obstacle that I'm not very good at. Quite hard to see that landing point there. There we are. Managed another checkpoint. Really difficult to get the extra height there. Okay. Oh good, a time-sensitive obstacle. Just what we want. Crikey. I don't know if it's better to try and go over the top of this one or through it. Through seems pretty damn difficult to pull off. But then again, over the top of it seems quite hard to pull off as well. There we go. I mean, that was very much an impending death checkpoint, but I did get the checkpoint. That is a damn tough landing. Especially as it starts to move. Go on. Thank you. Jesus. I might remove the name of the track there because it's getting in the way of what I can see. So not change the language. Catching that last ramp is going to be very, very tricky. Tail grab. Yeah, baby. Go on, get up there. Nope. Ooh, near the finish. There you go. An extreme track done in under 11 minutes. Quite impressed with myself, I've got to say. Right, there we are. Even a bronze medal as well. I don't think I've picked up very many medals on the extreme tracks because they require very little in the way of faults to actually get the medals on them. I even beat somebody as well. How about that? Langer punk, whoever they are. Sorry, dude. Right. Anyway, yeah, that's it. There's as me dicking about with various different difficulties within the Trials game, and I think that'll do for this particular stream. So thank you, Unsuri, for watching once again, and to anyone else that stopped in. I did see we had some more visitors, even if they didn't say anything. So if you are one of those visitors, do subscribe on Twitch. I'm not on terribly regularly anymore, but you'll get notified when I am. And if you want to check out a whole bunch of other stuff, including my increasingly popular yellow sticker grocery shopping videos, no one's watching the gaming videos, but if you want to see cheap shopping, head over to YouTube and look up Baldy Chris there, and you will see all manner of cheap foodstuffs being procured. But yeah, that's it for this one, so take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.